Hello, Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns. Your show is just so wonderful to watch, but I feel like I need to cut it up a bit.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and today we are going to be doing all-in predictions, my first AEW video. Yes, All In is about a week out at the time of recording. We are going to dive into some predictions. Maybe we'll add a few matches. It's kind of hard because All Out is a week later. So I would think all the matches that aren't at All In are going at All Out. It's confusing, back-to-back weeks, I know. But with that being said, let's dive right in. The first match we're going to get into is the tag team title match. Now, that match is FTR, the champs, versus the Young Bucks, the challengers. At the time of recording, August 18th, 2023, we're about a week out from All In. That was a tongue twister. Cash Wheeler surrendered yesterday for aggravated assault with a weapon. As far as I know, this match is still on. So I will predict it because as of right now, it's still on. If it's not, I can always change it, or if they do it at All Out, I can do that. But I'm going with FTR. I think they're going to retain. They just got these belts fairly recently, and the Young Bucks have beaten them once for the belts already. I don't think that's going to happen again. This is the third match in their trilogy, and I think FTR is going to win. But this Cash Wheeler situation really makes things interesting. So I'm not sure where they're going to go with this. I wouldn't be shocked if the Bucks take the belts just because. Usually I would start with the buy-in, but we all know what the buy-in match is as of right now. So I'll save that till the very end. Our next matchup is the Fatal 4-Way Women's Championship. Hikaru Shida versus Saraya versus Toni Storm versus Britt Baker. 3 of these women have been the champion before. 2 of them have been a 2-time champ. I'm going with a title change here. I'm going with Saraya. Her home country. I think they finally want to get the belt on her. I think Shida won it just a few weeks ago just to get Saraya the belt. I don't know. I'm going with Saraya. There has to be a title change on this show, and I think this could be the one, but we shall see. Next matchup, another interesting one. We have Darby Allin and Sting versus Swerve Strickland and AR Fox in a coffin tag team match. I've never seen a tag team coffin or casket match, so this is rather interesting. I'm gonna be honest, at first I thought about picking Swerve and Fox, but then I said, no, Sting doesn't lose, and eventually I feel like Darby's going to turn on Sting, and Darby is going to be Sting's last match. I don't think it's here, because it's kind of hard to turn on someone in a coffin match, especially if you both have to be put in a coffin. I'm assuming that's how it's going to go. I'm going with Darby and Sting for the win. Sting is not losing just yet. Next up is an interesting 6-man tag. We have the Golden Elite, Kota Ibushi, Hangman Page, and Kenny Omega versus Bullet Club Gold and Konosuke Takeshita. Sorry. Bullet Club Gold is Jay White and Juice Robinson. This one's interesting, but I'm going with the Golden Elite because Omega got sent to the hospital. I think they need this win more than Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route, but I think you got to give Omega, Ibushi, and Page the victory here. They've been beat down. They need this win. Next up, now I'm not gonna lie to you, when they announced this on Dynamite 3 days ago, at the time of recording again, I was hyped. Stadium Stampede. Now, I loved the first 2. I thought they were incredible. But this one, I'm not sure what to expect. We have Eddie Kingston, the Best Friends, which consists of Trent, Orange Cassidy, and Chuck Taylor, and the Lucha Bros, Penta and Phoenix, versus the BCC, Blackpool Combat Club. Now, they only have 3 members right now. I doubt Danielson is going to be healthy enough for this match. I don't think so. Maybe they'll get some New Japan guys. Santana and Ortiz would be a cool return there to join them. That'd be dope. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So they have Moxley, Claudio, and Wheeler Yuta. This one's tough to predict. I think I'm going with the BCC. As of right now, there's more guys in this match that can take the pinfall for the good guy team, and that's why I'm going with the BCC. And this could lead to Moxley versus Cassidy for the international title. Who knows? Next up, we have Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay. Now, this match was made official on Dynamite after Callis hired Ospreay to attack Jericho. Don Callis, that is. Jericho has been putting a lot of people over recently, and I think this is going to be the case again. I'm going to go with Will Ospreay here. I know the last time we saw him, he won against Omega, so maybe he doesn't need it per se, but like I said, Jericho's been putting these guys over, and give Will Ospreay a win against Chris Jericho, that's a pretty big thing. I'm going with Will Ospreay, but I'm 50-50. Now we go to the buy-in, which usually is the first thing, but it's almost last because of you know what. We have, and I apologize in advance for this, but I do have to do it, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi! Aussie Open defending the ROH tag team titles against MJF and Adam Cole. Now, I am still a firm believer that MJF and Cole should have gotten the AEW tag belts. That didn't happen. Give them the ROH belts. I'm going with MJF and Adam Cole to win that match. And, well, what a perfect segue to go into the main event. Your main event of All In, the AEW World Championship. The best thing going in AEW right now. MJF defends against his best friend, Adam Cole. Now, everything MJF and Cole have been doing have been fantastic. I crack up hysterically. A part of me wants Cole to win this belt. But a part of me is saying MJF is not losing this belt till at least December, because of the bidding war of 2024. I'm gonna go with MJF, but there's a certain Roderick Strong in the Kingdom who could play a pivotal part in this fight. Roderick Strong, you've been phenomenal, by the way, with your neck brace and you kicking the car and getting injured again. Cracked up. But if I had to choose, and I will, I'm going with MJF to successfully defend the title. Now, will he cheat? I hope not, because I want more of MJF and Cole. I think it's phenomenal. I hope Roderick costs Cole and that leads to a feud. But yes, I'm going with MJF to successfully defend the AEW World Championship. And if there is more matches added, I will post a short. I'm sure there are going to be, but also with All Out a week later, I'm not sure. But as of right now, this is the final card. Let me know what you guys think. Send your predictions down below. Let's see what we got. But that's my all-in predictions. I'm hoping for a good pay-per-view. Starts at 1 o'clock Eastern on August 27th. That's Sunday. Let's have a fun pay-per-view. But with that being said, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. We're almost at 400 subs, folks. Let's do this. But with that being said, I'm Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.
Thanks for listening to Bobby's Breakdowns. Now go about your life, would you?